Hello everybody, Silvertop here. I hope you're all well. Right, as I said in my last video, I'm going to make a video that's a little bit different. Something I never thought about doing, never thought I would do it, but as somebody did ask me about my memes, where do I get them from? And the simple answer to that is I don't get them from anywhere, I have to make them. So I'm going to show you how I do make them. With some programs I use. The program I do use is a free program, and it's an online program. So if you want to use it, you haven't even got to download nothing. So what we look for is a site called Photop, and it's spelled photo and then P-E-A-P. Now I know some people call it Photopea, but being an English person, I'm going to pronounce it Photop. Right, so click on there. That'll bring you to the results page. Click on Photop Online Photo Editor. Then that'll bring you to this page. Now, there's a couple of ways you can start your new project. One by clicking it just on this box just here, or go up to File and press New. Also, if you've already got a project ongoing, this is where you open it from, just here. Right, so we click New Project, bring you to the next page, and it's on the right here is some templates you could use. I don't use them. I use one or two over here. The main one I use is the YouTube cover. So I'll just click that, then that changes your height and your width settings, and you can also name your project from here. I don't name my project at this particular point. I wait until the end so I see what the pictures come out like, then I name it appropriately. So to get started, just press create, and that'll bring you to this next page, which is a background, but I like calling it a canvas. Imagine you're painting, this is what you're going to be painting on. Right, so we're going to now start making it. So we've all obviously decided what we want, so I've decided we're going to do the SSA, but it's going to be a SSA building, but not an ordinary SSA building, as you will see. So let's swap these tabs over. Go to a new tab, go up to Google Images, and for this particular meme, it's going to be a hut. I've already got it typed in there, and we're going to look for a picture of a hut that we can turn into an SSA building. Now I'm pretty sure the SSA don't have buildings like this, but we know where these scammers call from, so let's make it look like it is from their part of the world. I quite like this one here, this first one. So have a look at that. Yeah, that looks alright to me. So we're going to right click. Don't save image as, just copy it, because unless you want to keep the image for further use, which personally I don't, it then means you've got to go and find it, delete it, and it just saves time if you just copy it. Then you go back to Photop, and then you press Control key and the V key on your keyboard at the same time, and then it brings your picture in. But the first thing you can obviously see, it's not the same size as our canvas, so we're going to have to resize it. Very easy, just press Transform Controls, brings your resizing box in around, which is where you can twist it left or right. You can do all sorts of things. If you go up here, you can change it to to this one here, to the warp, and you can actually make it look really, really funny. But we don't want that, so we're going to just click that off. Then hold your Control key, grab a side, just drag it out. Oh, sorry, not Control key, I'll press the wrong one, it's the Shift key. Keep it in perspective. Go across, up, down. Oh, no, grabbed hold of it. Down. Thank you. There we go. Right, there's our hut in our canvas now. That's our first layer. As I remember what I said, you had the canvas, so you just painted your first layer, and it's called layer 1. Now, in some of the memes I make, I end up with perhaps 15, 20 layers, and you need to obviously remember them because you might want to move one or adjust it. So what you do is you just double left click layer 1 on this instance, get it highlighted, and then just type in hut, enter. There you go. Now that's, you know, that's the hut, that layer. Right, get rid of your boxes. Right, so now we've got to start making it look like an SSA building. So let's get a sign up first, shall we? So up here, let's highlight there, and we're putting SSA sign. This one here, that'll do. This particular sign, as you can see, these checkered boxes around the back, it's going to be a transparent one, so you're going to get no background with it. It's going to get this blue circle with everything in it. You'll see what I mean. So right click, copy, back to Photo P, Control V, and there it is. So you've got none of them little checkered squares. Right, so we'll leave that up there for the moment. We want to put in on something. So we'll go back to Google Images. We'll type blank signs, which is already there. Then we'll go to Tools, Color, Transparent, because we definitely want a transparent sign now. And then we look for an appropriate sign. As you can see, there's loads on here. I'm going to go one with legs, so that one looks okay. Right click, copy, back to Photo P, Control V. There's the sign come in. So I put in there, so his legs disappear out the bottom of the screen, and it looks like he's in the ground. Right. So there's your sign. It looks about the right size. We haven't got to resize that particular part of the picture. So before we go too far, let's rename them. So we know layer 2 is the sign. So double left click, sign, enter. Layer 1 will be the SSA. So just double click, SSA, enter. Right, then we're going to put that sign, the SSA sign, onto this sign here. So make sure you've got it highlighted, bring it down. Now you can see it's going to go to the back of the sign. That's because this one was painted first and this was painted second, so it's going to be over the top of that. So you need to get the social security sign over the top of the green sign here. To do that is get hold of the sign, highlight it, left click, hold, and then drag it underneath the SSA. And then go back to the SSA, highlight that, drag it, and now it's on top. And actually it's the perfect size for that sign. There we go. Now that's a little bit more done, make it look a little bit more realistic. So let's get another sign. What can we put up on it this time? I reckon we'll have help wanted signs. Let's have one of them. We're going to go tools, transparent. Look for one that's transparent. Like we're hiring. Yeah, that'll do. So right click, copy, photo key, Control V. And we can put that there. It's perhaps a little bit too big, so put a tick in this transform controls. Bring your resizing box in. Just hold it there, bring it like that, and then you can put it just there, like that. Tick OK. There we go. We're hiring. Now, obviously, they're going to want some communications because they are calling us after all. So, go back there, we'll put in satellite dish. Again, transparent, don't forget that, because otherwise you'll have a white square around it or white oblong. Transparent. Look for an appropriate satellite dish. That one looks alright, although it hasn't got its little bit. Never mind, that won't hurt. The receiver bit there. Right click, copy. Photo P. Control V. Again, he's a bit big, so transform. Drag it down to the appropriate size. Resight it on the roof. Is that okay? Off. There's his satellite dish. Now we could put one more sign on this side, and I think what we put there is let's have a look. See what's there. The entrance sign. Tools. Transparent. Now I've got a funny sense of humour, so we'll put something, if I can find it, or find one. Where is it? Oh, it is up there. Ah, there it is. So, copy, photo P, Control V, picture. If you don't know, if you can't find which one it is, put the transform controls on it and then just go through the layers till you find it. There it is. Just click your layer, then bring it down. And then we can resize it. And put it there. There we go. So that's excellent. Right, so that's how I make my memes. Let me just move that picture across. So we know that was let's put the transform controls on. Just there. Like that, that's good. Right. Take them off. Right, so that's as I say, that's how I make mine. Now, remember I did say I always name mine at the end. Now, this took me a great deal longer, and I've gone into a lot more detail, but to save it, just double left click that bit just here. Bring this box up, name it whatever you want. So let's say SS a hut. Click OK, and then we go to File, and then we go to Export. only save them as a PSD if you want to go back to it to readjust the pictures. That's what I mean by if you go back to saving it there, you'll be able to move all these bits and pieces around. If you save it as I do, where you go to export and JPEG, you can't do that. You can only go back and add things to it. But that's the way I do it. So as far as I'm concerned, that's it, finished. So press JPEG. Gives you a preview of only what the picture will look like. Make sure you turn your quality up to 100 and press save. Saves. Right, it's done. Then we can have a look at it. Double click there. In 3, 2, 1, open. Oh, this is a bit of a complicated picture. Here it comes. There it is. That's what the picture looks like. As you see, it's a lot clearer when you get it on full screen. Right, so what I want you to do, I want you to try and make a meme and send it to me, and I'll use it in one of my future videos, and give you a mention as well if you want that, or you can stop anonymous. You can send it to me via my email address, which I think is on my YouTube channel. Search it in there. If not, please leave a comment saying you can't find it, and then I'll give you another way of contacting me where you can post it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Tell all your mates, post it, Facebook, it everywhere, and then I'll catch you all in the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.